Bring you back to this. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Lecom Sports Park, Erie Arena Sports Park, something or other, for a Friday night matchup between visiting team Gannon University and our Penn State Behrend Lions. I didn't have a chance to talk to anybody in the coaching role tonight to find out what the roster looks like, but I'm seeing pretty much everybody here. Everybody that we're used to seeing. Obviously Nathan Burge is still out after that collarbone break he had in the early season. Looks like Logan Keller is not on the ice, and he is probably serving a suspension from last week. I'm told that Jackson Hill's suspension has been removed. The league commissioner reviewed film and decided it was an excessive punishment for the penalty. So Jackson Hill, I see him dressed, he's out there. See Taylor, Esplin, McCombs. Where's Guidos? I'm sorry, Guidos. My bad. There's Pierce. Oh, there's Guidos. Okay, so our typical defensive cores here, including Jordan Galore over on the wall, just standing up with that long flowing Jesus hair. Forwards. Bill and Hannah, of course. Majernik, number 53, is out there. Carter Catalano. Dom Mancuso's dressed tonight. Alex Lunger. Down below me is Noah Patrick. I see Tyler Gazowski with no Austin Gazowski. Will Strasburg. Caught a glimpse of him. Tavis Steele, number 93. So looks like 17 skaters in total here. I believe the new rules say that they can go to 18. Or maybe, no, it's 22. 20 skaters, 2 goalies. And it looks like we have 17 skaters and 3 goalies. Three referee system tonight. I'm sorry, 3 official system, 2 referees, 1 linesman. which is kind of what we're used to. We got spoiled at Gannon last week in their barn where we had 2 linesmen and 2 referees. Take a look at Gannon here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 skaters for Gannon. Seems a little light. That bodes well for us if we can keep wearing them down. It'd be nice to have Austin Gazowski out here. He's always a hard charger. His brother's no slouch though, and we'll be happy with one of the 2. Paul Hannon was just commenting on Gannon having a short bench. Not sure who's starting in net tonight. My guess is it's probably Ryan Elkin's turn. You all may know Riley Gusky just played Saturday of last week, lost a heartbreaker in overtime to Alfred State. And Max Matherson won a game in overtime the night before against Gannon last week. So this is the last time we'll play Gannon until perhaps the playoffs, if we can make it in the playoffs. My understanding is we need to win at least one of our next 3 games and perhaps pull at least 1 more point out of the remaining 2. I think we need 3 points to clinch a playoff spot, so a win tonight would go a long way. Of course, tomorrow we play Allegheny, and I want to let you all know that I will not be there filming or broadcasting that game tomorrow. Sean and our family are all going to the Penn State NCAA game at Beaver Stadium, the outdoor game, and it's going to be cold, maybe even colder than it is in here right now. Nice to see David McCombs back on the ice. He was out last Saturday. We wound up running 5D, which I don't think it was bad, but I think there were some pairings and partnerings that the boys weren't used to, and maybe some missed coverages in our own zone. And as always, penalties came and bit us pretty bad last weekend, both Friday and Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Eli Sloan there, number 59. I didn't see him out on the ice. Maybe he just came out. Eli right there. Skating in front of us down the bottom left. Sean Taylor missing the net completely. Hit the net! And that was Zane Lewis you just saw on net there, number 29, taking shots and warm up. There he is coming down the slot right now. I think we're drawing straws to see who's in net tonight. Looks like it will be Ryan Elkin, otherwise known as Mr. Gusky. Referees bump fists. Looks like we're ready to go here. Penn State's gonna tap their goalie for a little luck. Starting line: Jacob Hanna, Jackson Hill, Braden Esplin. Sean Taylor gets that puck off the face-off. He's partnered with Logan Pierce, who now has the puck. Looks like Gannon's offside here. We're going to do this again. Jacob Hanna wins that face-off again, bumps it into center ice, and Gannon comes away with it. A weak attempt at dump to Sean Taylor. Sean tries to hit Logan Pierce, misses. Sneaky shot on net there as Gannon had a player coming down through the low slot. Sean Taylor didn't look behind him. That could have been bad real quick. My favorite rink to film from. So Gannon changes their line. Penn State keeps theirs the same. Jacob Hanna. Face off controlled by Gannon. Couple shots. Both of them kind of missed the net. Jackson Hill's just going to bump that out of the zone. Gannon's coming out with a lot of fire here. Guessing they want to try and get up to an early lead because they're short men. That's Noah Gaidos. Pumps the puck up to Hanna. Hanna to Esplin. Esplin in. Can't control it behind the net, and Gannon's going to break out here. Pressure from Hanna. Icing called. David McCombs is back for it, and it's waved. He goes right back to a Gannon player. Shot on. Pad saved by Elkin. Now the puck bounces around and doesn't clear the zone. Esplin finally clears it. High stick by Hill, played by Gannon, so the high stick's waved. Now Penn State's changing. Hill's by himself. Now he's got Gaidos down there who's battling hard. Majernik comes in to help. There's Lunger. Lunger throws it towards the net. Rebounds to himself. Has a chance to get it again. He's tied up. Now Gaidos throws it at the net. Goalie's not even watching. If that would have been on, it might have been in. And McCombs up to Gaidos. Bumps to or no. It's Lunger anyway. We back and forth a little bit, but Majernik comes up with it down low. Drops it for Lunger. Lunger tries to center it over to Patrick. Patrick whiffs on a centering attempt. Finds its way to Lunger. He loses it. Now he's almost gets it back. Runs over his own man here. That's Jordan Galore. So Gannon claims that puck again. They're going to ice it again. It looks like they're going to win that race. Icing's wave. Esplin levels a man. Good play. Centering attempt intercepted by Tavis Steele. Move to Lunger. Go offside to Esplin. Nice backhanded pass to Patrick. Oh, and that puck is on the goalie's. Why are we blowing the whistle when the puck's on his shoulder? That puck sat on the goalie's shoulder for a minute and then it dropped. Maybe the referee thought it went in his equipment. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Dark jersey, dark puck, old referee. Now face-off controlled here. Carter Catalano has it, bumps it to himself. Now tips it out to Esplin. Esplin throws it toward the net. Centering attempt back out to Catalano. Shot on, stick to side by the goalie to Esplin. Takes the hit back to Catalano. Catalano down to Esplin. Esplin centers it. Almost has Steele tapping it in. Wouldn't go. Now it's bumped wide. Gannon has it. They try a stretch pass, which goes past Galore. Carter Catalano in on it. And sorry, I panned real quick to see who on Gannon was trying to cheat. Now the old referee's telling jokes. Face-off won by Gannon. Logan Pierce is going to get it on the sidewall over there. Bumps it in, shoulders it, kicks it to his stick again. Tries to go around a man. He's going to go down behind the net. Takes a bump. Can't get it. Gannon clears it over to Hanna at the right point or left point. Shot high and over the net. Comes to Tyler Gazowski. There's a shot, misses the net. Back to Hanna. Hanna tries to hit Gazowski. Now he pounds that puck down low. Ian Sloan bumps him in from behind. Nothing called. That's close, Ian. Eli Sloan. Eli hits another man from behind. This time not quite as hard. Now Hanna intercepts. Sloan drops it for Hanna. Gets it back over to Gazowski. Sloan gets cross-checked after he runs into the goalie. Doesn't retaliate. I like that, Eli. Hanna blocks another pass. And tries to Pierce tries to keep that puck in, it goes up into the bench. So we'll get a stoppage, and looks like line changes all the way around. Yeah, Sloan ran into the goalie down there, and after he ran into the goalie, that short little 47 came over and cross-checked him. So Majernik's out centering. There's Dom Mancuso on the right wing, out with Jackson Hill on the left. Penn State wins that faceoff, sends it deep. That's Hill on the pressure. Puck's going to come around. David McCombs is at left D right now. A break-in attempt is stopped by Gaidos. Now Gannon dumps it in. They are offside and have to tag up. They do. Gaidos is back for it. He reverses it. Nobody's over here. Gannon's going to get it. They try to center it. Intercepted by Gaidos. Now they have it back, center it again, through the crease almost. Penn State's going to ice it unless Dom Mancuso can win this race. Good hustle, Dom. Skate more fastlier. This old referee is cracking all kinds of jokes. Guess he'll be here all night. Gannon wins that faceoff, throws a shot on. Nice save by Elkin. His very end of his left pad. Gannon's going to dump it back in. Gaidos reverses it, past Mancuso, we clear the zone. Pass attempt almost blocked by Majernik. Puck shot in on Elkin, and he's going to hold it. Penn State, I'm sure, will change all 5 players here. And they do. Gannon's making some similar moves. Tavis Steele centering Patrick and Lunger. Lunger's way out here on our left. Face-off won back by Gannon. I think we really need to work on these face-off configurations. The puck moved ahead to Tavis Steele. He bumps it to Patrick. Patrick sends it deep. Lunger's going to try and get into pressure. Steele does the same. Now Patrick comes down the wall. Slows down a clearing. Galore sends it back in. Gannon's going to try another stretch pass. We've got a little bit of hockey tennis going on again here tonight. Patrick sends that puck over to Gannon. Gannon brings it in. Down past Galore. He's going to hand the man off to Esplin. Now we're at the left hash. Good deflection by Gannon. Saved by Elkin. Esplin comes away with it. He's going to clear it up into the steel vent of this pre-engineered metal building. And Penn State's allowed a change here. So Hanna comes out, Catalano's on his right. Strasburg's on his left. Pierce has that puck. He's trying to skate with it. Loses it before he leaves the zone. Gannon comes right back in. Sean Taylor gaps up. Shot on. Loose puck. Gannon tries to jam it in and can't. Now they move it to their defenseman here. Blocked by Hanna. Puts his feet together. Stacks the pads. Shot off the goal. Penn State looks like they're not really ready to play here tonight. Fortunately, the puck comes out on a pass. And here comes Gannon again. Strasburg sticks his arms out. We talked about that last week in terms of checking. Pierce causes a man to fumble the puck. Strasburg has it. He tries to bump it to nobody. And it goes up into the netting. Hey, let's go, White! Move your feet! Come on now! go down there and start cracking some skulls. Hanna loses that face-off. Rare for him. He's not had much success here tonight in the face-offs. But he blocks the shot with his body, gets it, moves it up to Carter. Carter can't keep it on his stick, so here comes Gannon again. Errant pass by Gannon, intercepted by Gaidos. Hanna gets it, moves it to Carter. Carter almost controls it. Strasburg pressures, causes a turnover to Hanna. Hanna sends it deep, on net. Carter Catalano in the pressure. Now Hanna. There's Sloan on it. Puck stopped by McCombs, gloved and knocked down, bumped forward. And here we are back to Gannon. Gaidos knocks a man down. Gannon sends the puck into our end where McCombs is going to retrieve it. He goes around the horn to Gaidos with speed. Gaidos throws it back to Gannon. And Gannon throws it back to McCombs. McCombs can't get it out. Comes to Gaidos. Reverses over to Sloan. Sloan bumps it to Majernik. He loses it. And here comes Gannon again toward the net. Man in front. Nobody taking a stick. Pick up a stick! Sorry. Getting frustrated here. My coaching eyes seeing all four players in front of the net staring at the puck and not looking around them. 90 or 95% of hockey is what you do when you don't have the puck. Where you're going, where you're going to be, who you're covering. Puck's moved around with Galore. He tries to carry it out himself and loses it. After a couple of bumps, it comes back to Kozlowski, who bumps it out. Gannon comes right back in again. Galore has it. He tries to clear it and doesn't. These weak clearing attempts are killing me. Now puck thrown toward the net. Esplin has it back there. He just skies it out, and Gannon's in control of it again. Icing's waved as Penn State was changing. Galore reverses over to Steele. Steele battles a man, comes away with the puck temporarily. Moves it up the wall here to Kozlowski. Gannon has it again. Pass deflected. Galore's going to let it go past him. Now he has it. Hits the referee right in the backside. Eventually comes to Kozlowski and moves it to Sloan. We got four guys coming in the zone here. Let's move the puck, guys. Penn State had a 4-on-2 there and didn't take advantage of it. Steele's out here, centering Hill and Mancuso. Trail referees scolding the two players on the half wall here. Again, it moves that puck far side. Logan Pierce backs up, but then steps up, bumps it to Mancuso, who just dumps it in the zone. Puck again, past Pierce. Taylor's going to get, Pierce is going to get a hold here. Shot on, goes wide, grabbed by Steele, and that's really an unnecessary penalty to take there, Logan. Sean was gapping up on him. You didn't have to do that. At that point, let your partner gap up and take the next man who's coming in the zone. So, what's that? Well, it was probably a hook. I didn't see the actual motion, but so we got Jacob Hanna center and Hills out here as a winger. Noah Gaidos just handed the puck, dropped it. Cleared by Hanna, and Braden Esplin's out here as well on D. So four very talented penalty killers. Highly motivated, good slash there by Gannon. Hey, nice slash. I like that slash, man. Puck thrown back into Gannon zone. Hill pressuring. Good pressure by Hill. Gannon's hanging out here at the blue line. Hill just keeping that puck down at the goal line. He's out of gas, gonna have to switch with Hannah now. Short side attempt. Rebound comes to Esplin. Tom and Cooley sends it the length of the ice. Now Hill goes off. Patrick comes on. Good kill by Hill there. Hannah's going to be due to hit the bench as well pretty soon here. Puck move past Gaitas. Patrick comes down low and tries to cut the man off with the pass. Still goes shot got off. Loose puck. Battle for it. Hannah can't get to it. Esplin's trying. Hannah does get to it. Rather, he'll send it all the length of the ice and then heads to the bench for Lunger to come on. Gannon avoids too many men on ice by just letting that puck go by them. Smart play there. Esplin's still on here with Gaitas. Esplin falls down trying to pin a man on the wall. Freeze that. There you go, Ryan. If anybody could decipher how many seconds are left on that penalty. Sean Taylor throws that face-off win right back to Gannon. Drives me nuts as well. Pick up a stick! Nope. Two guys untouched in front of the net. Sean finally picks somebody up, but then there's another one in the low slot who just throws that rebound up and over Elkin. 1-0 Gannon. Face off one back to Taylor. Nice sauce pass right back to Gannon. And we got a far side breakaway. Come on already! Hey, move the puck with a purpose. Let's go, White. Hannah's out here with Hill, Mancuso. Face off one by Gannon. They just bump it into the zone. Pierce has it. Surveys, comes back to Hill. Hill bumps it forward. Gannon's going to retrieve it. Gannon came to play tonight. I don't think Penn State did. No. Gannon sends it back to Penn State. Taylor moves that to Pierce. Pierce off the wall here. Tries to hit Mancuso and doesn't. Gannon reverses it. Pierce is going to skate with it, I think. Around the man. Shoots wide right. Puck goes to the far side where Hannah has it. Gets tripped. That's a good call, Stripes. Good call. I like how low ref in the zone can't call that and it happens right in front of him. So the call is a hold. Penn State will have a chance here to tie this game up. Face off one. Back to Esplin. Esplin bumps it to Hill. Hill to Esplin. Now Hill has it back. throws a shot on net, it goes up and out. Fortunately, the puck will stay in the zone. It didn't hit anything. Carter Catalano's out here on the left wing. Gaidos and Esplin back playing D. Puck chopped out of the zone by Gannon. Gaidos has it. Up to Esplin. Esplin to Hannah. And we're offside. Talk about discombobulated here. Penn State will try again in a minute, 40-some seconds. Face-off one back to Esplin. He dumps it. Catalano gets in on it hard, as does Hannah. Hannah's going to come away with it here near a corner, out to Hill at the point. Hill throws it toward the net, low and hard. Goalie gloves it as Catalano swings away. Looks like this goalie's capable of giving up some juicy rebounds. You need a little net front presence. Gannon changes all of its players. Hannah wins that face-off. Back to Gaidos. Gaidos to Hill. Hill surveys from the half wall. Tries to hit Hannah through everybody. That pass is blocked, but Hannah does get it. And he trades position with Gaidos. Gaidos up top of the circle, bumps to Esplin. Skate to stick to Hill. Hill whiffs. I did not see what was going on there. Looks like Catalano was getting moved around and retaliated. So much for that power play. Cross check on Catalano. I thought I heard that ref say you can't cross check the goalie. If these boys would just learn to take a little punishment. Face off one by Gannon. Shot stopped by Hannah. Pins a man on the wall. Gannon comes away with that. Down to Gaidos. Gaidos out to Hill. Hill has Esplin up here and Hannah there. Hannah's going to throw it deep, take a check. Fights it off. Hill goes in, punishes a man on the wall. Goes to Esplin. Esplin far side to Hannah. Hannah reverses. 4-on-4 action here to Hill. Down to Hannah. That pass is intercepted. And Gaidos has it. Nice little bump pass by Esplin to Jackson Hill. Loose puck there. This guy's nothing but trouble every time we play him. That's an interference call as Esplin gets dumped. Body slammed more or less. Hey, watch the box. 5 seconds on the box. Majernik gets kicked out of that face-off circle, but Patrick wins it back to Taylor. Taylor down the wall gently to Patrick. And we're 4-on-4 again as Gannon gets a man out of... Oh! I think he's giving him a 5. He's giving him a 5 for this. That's Noah Patrick with his helmet off, showing off the locks. Fortunately, he's up and moving. And he's done for the game. Again, it'll be down to 11 players. Penn State will have a 5-minute major to work with here the rest of the period. And in so many seconds, maybe 50, we might have a 5-on-3 for about a minute. What is it, about 50 seconds left on that first one? So we'll have about a minute. We'll have about a minute of 5-on-3 here after we get through this last 50 seconds rather to Catalano. So Majernik steps in, tries to win that face-off, pushes it to Lunger. Lunger gets in after it. Now Majernik's gonna pressure. Please don't take any penalties, boys. Gannon pins that puck on the wall. Lunger comes away. He's got Sean Taylor in the slot. Oh, a little quicker. That shot's deflected. Good job by Lunger to find Sean.
You said, she said something to the ref, you said something to her. You shut up. She said, celebrate the kid getting hurt. What the hell is he want?
Some adults out here having trouble. Sean Taylor gets that face-off win to Pierce. Pierce with a good one-timer. Stopped and held by the goalie.
Oh, you shut up. Shut up.
Majernik wins that face-off again to Pierce now, who's left wing temporarily. Tries to hit Lunger. That's right!
Come on, Johnny!
Move, move, move! Sean Taylor slowly into the zone with that puck. It's Lunger. Catalano's out. Loose puck in front of the net. Good rebound again. Sean Taylor's right beside the net. Catalano didn't see him. Catalano all the way around the horn, out to Lunger. Lunger, shot, deflects low. Taylor tries to get to it, takes a bump. Majernik's now on it. Lunger tries to reverse. Penn State's going to change up their squad here. Puck moved up to Pierce. Pierce, escape turn. That's Braden Esplin getting his own rebound from Pierce, and I believe Ryan Elkin. Hey, is that Elkin on the assist?
Way to go, White!
So that minor penalty had about 7 seconds left. Penn State scores on it, and they still have 3:20 on the major. Referees are waiting until that minor penalty is cleared. It's number 98 who's out here on the ice now. Nice shot, Espy. All right, 5-on-4 action. Unless Penn State makes another mistake for the rest of the period here. Puck moved to Jacob Hanna around to the outside. Plunks that puck low. Takes a reverse check down low. Play it, Ryan. He goes around the horn to Gaidos. Gaidos gets his pass intercepted by Gannon, but comes back with it. Now he's moving with speed through the neutral zone. Drops for Esplin. Esplin loses it. And Catalano's going to have to hunt it down. Minute 40 left in the period, 2:40 on the penalty. Catalano comes in, swings wide. Let's get it set up here, huh? Tries to go around a man. Luckily, Hannah's there to help him out. Now Esplin reverses to Hill. Hill shot the flex wide left to Gaidos, down low. I don't understand what he did. Whatever it is, it's a 2-minute minor. Looks like unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's going to pretty much negate the rest of this 5-minute major. Face off won by Gannon. Gannon goes near side to far side. Shot blocked by Noah Patrick. Looks like he's up and moving pretty good again. Shot makes its way to Elkin weakly, but he stops it, holds on to it for face off. So Taylor and Pierce are out here on the backside. That's Majernik and Patrick. Face off one to Pierce. He's going to carry it. Patrick provides a little screen for him. Pierce is going to stop up. Reverse, cut to the center, and back down below the circles to Patrick behind the net. Patrick just throws that puck out. Hustle, hustle! Gannon ices this puck. I don't know if anybody saw that, but the timers on the penalty kept running for 2 or 3 seconds after the clock stopped. Jernick steps in here, tries to win that faceoff back to Taylor, and can't. Gannon comes away with it, sends it right into the bench. I don't think the coach is real happy about that. Can't bench him. You're down to 11 players. Now face off, one back by Majernik. Patrick tries to turn around in the high slot, loses that puck. Gannon comes in with speed. Puck poked away. Cleared out to Majernik. Come on, somebody join him! Come on, come on! Pick up a stick! Good block by Majernik. Most of a block. 4 seconds left here. Puck kicked to the corner by Noah Patrick, and that'll do it for the first period. Pretty lackluster period there by Penn State. Fortunately, they come away tied. What's that? Whatever Majernik did, they didn't like it, so they put that on the face-off circle. Like, yeah, if you're not moving as quick as they want, or you don't keep the stick in the correct spot, or you don't get set fast enough, they can get you out. Once you blow the whistle, you have 5 seconds to go and get set. And I think the attacking team wants to put the stick on first and touch the ice in a certain spot, and if he doesn't, then he can just raise his hand and wave him out. Or if the attacking team takes too long for their line change, or whoever, one of the teams takes too long and they're causing a delay, then they'll pick their center out of the face. And the theory behind that is your centers are your best face-off. So you're being punished for doing something wrong and taking the less time by having to bring one of your wingers in to take the face. I don't mean that. Please don't ask me. This is doing the other stuff I don't want to do. Yes, because by the time you order it, they start making it. When the intermission hits, I'll run out and go pick it up. And then I guess I can bring the bag up here and I'll just set it in front of the heater. I'm not letting you go back to the car because I know what happens to the key.
It's not out here. I'm telling you.
You know what's going to happen to you when I come
You use your ass if it wasn't attached to your legs. You could just kept it where it was supposed to.
I know! doing something. Oh my God.
Yeah, I came back. Started watching it again at the beginning of December. This same week, worst week ever been. So I had to make an appointment. I had to wait and get the diagnosis. I guess it goes around. But unfortunately, I don't think they cut it until out. I looked it up and I'm like, why is this so bothering me? And it said they could have messed it up and not cut it all the way out. I'm gonna go to a different doctor because I came back actually. I already have this surgery on it or something, and they didn't do a chemical, but they cut it out, but it came back. So I'm just going to go to a different place. I don't know. I'll go to the doctor.
Dubois. Yeah. Well, we're probably not going to get there till about 1 or 1:30 if I had to guess. I think I'm just going to go down 79 to 80. It's a little bit more driving, but I think it'll be easier, cleaner drive than.
The back road, it's clear.
And I wouldn't mind back road if it was a nice sunny day, but not in these temperatures. If something happens, I don't want to be down over a cliff or in somebody's backyard. Yeah, but you know, I mean, it was a dirty play. It wasn't as violent as it could have been, but that tells you that the referees aren't going to hesitate to throw somebody out for doing something dumb. So I hope these boys can learn from that. Oh, that's my biggest fear is, as a parent, is kids getting hit from behind into the boards. It's not meant to keep the whole length, that's what it's doing. We'll see. I mean, if it was us, I wouldn't like it. Ryan Elkin getting a little FaceTime with somebody he knows, I guess. You know, guide us down there with him, making sure everything stays on the up and up. And we're just about ready here for second period action. Referees are set. Fist bumps all around. 4-on-4 action here for another 40 some odd seconds. Carter Catalano will come out of the box at that point, serving his second penalty of the night. And then there'll be a brief power play for Penn State, about 20 seconds. So Hannah's out here with Hill, Asplin and Gaidos, and Gannon ices that puck. Not a real smart play there by Gannon. Hopefully we can make him pay for it here. Jacob Hanna is a very good face-off. center. He can win that puck back. Let's see how he directs traffic here. Probably win it to Esplin. Hill will go to the net. And Gaidos is just covering the backside in case something goes wrong. And Hannah tries to win that puck back, he can't. Cannon's gonna ice that puck again. No icing, Gaidos has it. Escape turn, gets that puck, moves it up here to Hill. Hill sends it deep, takes a check. Puck takes a weird bounce and Hannah's gonna get to it first. We're a 4-on-4 action here. Now Hannah comes out from behind the net with it. Surveys, out to Gaidos. Gaidos back to Hannah. I can't even see what's going on here because of this column. Hannah behind the net, finds Hill. Hill back to Hannah. Hannah tries to dance around a man, loses the puck. Comes to Carter Catalano. He loses that puck. And comes into the Penn State zone. Gaidos tries to move it up to Hill, and that's going to be icing on Penn State. 8 seconds left on this abbreviated power play. No change for Penn State here because of the icing. Looks like Gannon has selected the right face-off circle, for those of you at home that don't know. Center is given the choice of left or right on icing. Gannon chooses the right. Hannah wins that face-off. Comes out of the zone. Gannon's player is just about to be released here. Hannah tries to tuck that puck in the side as he goes around the back of the cage. Now comes half wall near side. 2-on-3 comes Gannon. Gaidos poke checks the puck. Goes down low. He's going to pin a man. This puck sent through the crease by Gannon. Hill bumps it. Doesn't clear the zone. Thrown back to the center where Hannah gets it. He bumps up to Catalano. He's not really looking for it. Hannah has it again. Carter moves it to Hill. Hill throws it in. Pressures. Gaidos over to Carter. Catalano. Catalano shoots it right into the goalie's belly, and we're going to get a line change from everybody here. Taylor and Pierce come on for Penn State at the backside. Majernik, Lunger, and Patrick on the front side for Penn State. I'll tell you who's noticeably absent, I mentioned it earlier in the game, is Austin Gazowski. He brings a little something extra to these lines that I just don't feel it here tonight. Taylor takes a shot and it's blocked out high. Clearing attempt by Gannon goes back in the zone. That's Alex Lunger on the forecheck here. And puck deflected up out of play by Majernik. Looks like we'll get a face-off outside the blue line. Good look over here at St. Louis. Gannon wins that face-off back. Majernik gets in and pressures. Moves that puck to the near side to Patrick. Patrick throws it toward the net, hits a ref or something. Sean Taylor has it at the point to Majernik. Majernik goes down low to Lunger. Lunger just looking for somebody, can't find anyone. Now Pierce and Taylor are both back to the puck. Here comes Pierce with speed. Runs a man over. Lunger trips himself. Majernik's pressuring. Taylor gaps up. Hook. Alex Majernik, or Ian Majernik's going to take a hook or a slash. I agree with that. I would have called a hook, but regardless. We just can't stay out of the box for the life of us. I'm going to suggest that we relatives, friends, family members take up a collection and the player with the fewest penalties starting on some date from there forward, the rest of the year is going to win it. Give these boys some incentive to stay the hell out of the box. That backside's wide open if Gannon could only hit that pass. Good work by Hill to come away with the puck. Sends it off the glass, full length of the ice. Gannon's goalie's going to play it. Taylor's going to gap up here, hold the middle, son. Forces a pass all the way around. Take up Hannah has it, sends it the length of the ice. Another minute left on the power play for Gannon. Jacob Hannah with a great stick. Taylor gets that loose puck at center ice and sends it deep. Hannah and Hill change. Catalano and Tavasteel come out. Here comes Gannon with speed, big number 98. Tavasteel applying pressure. Drops the puck. Far side, errant pass, can't connect. Now Logan Pierce steps out. Carter Catalano goes down low. Good stick by Pierce, causes the puck to go wide. Now near side for Gannon. Shot in the slot, blocked away by Elkin. Clear by Taylor here. And Penn State's out of the box. Majernik gets held up. His jersey got caught on the stanchion. That would have sucked because Majernik's still on the ice trying to get to the bench. His substitute comes on the ice. Could have been too many men if the puck would have been near, and it would have been nobody's fault except the stanchion. Hannah's out here. Eli Sloan and his counterpart are being told to back out of the face-off circle. Tyler Gazowski's at right wing. David McCombs back here at left D. Hannah wins that puck back to McCombs. McCombs with a low shot. It's deflected on its way in. Comes to Tyler Gazowski, throws it toward the net. Gannon clears back to Gazowski on the half wall. Gazowski fans on the pass down low. Gannon sends it out center ice. McCombs will dump it deep. Gazowski in on the forecheck. Hannah's on the forecheck. All three forwards are down at the dots, but Tyler Gazowski does get a hold of the puck. Centering attempt by Hannah to Sloan. Gannon moves that puck up. McCombs has it. Looks like everybody's skating in quicksand tonight. And Hannah has it. He goes off the wall to Sloan. There's a chance here. A 1-on-2. Shot attempt goes wide by Sloan. Tyler Gazowski bumps him in. Falls. Gannon comes away with the puck. They'll come around the wing here, around the horn here. Gannon bumps the puck past McCombs, but Gaidos is there. Loose puck to Hannah. Hannah's got Sloan going to the net. Hannah through two men, picks up the puck again. Goes around the man, takes a cross check. Now puck moved back to Sloan at the far half wall. Lunger goes in, gives somebody the business. Nice work, Alex. A free puck to Patrick. Patrick gets that puck back and misses the net on a shot attempt. Puck sent down below the net. Gannon gets it. They try to clear it. They do. Sent back in by McCombs. Lunger with a great back check. Except he centers it right to Gannon. Fortunately, they misplay it. Majernik's back on the ice here. Tries to drag that puck to the middle. And Gaidos sends that puck up and over the glass, just trying to bank a pass to himself. Not a whole lot of progress here. I like the spirit I see coming out of Alex Lunger right now. Good effort. Face-off won by Majernik. Back to Esplin. He retreats. Overskates the puck, but clears it. Lunger sends it to center ice. And Lunger's going to pressure again where Gannon will send it deep. It's Jordan Galore here. Gannon tries to throw it in. It comes to Lunger. Lunger kicks it to his stick. Advances. Good shot by Lunger. Goes up over the goalie's shoulder. Centering attempt to Patrick from Majernik. Goalie saves that. Majernik has it again. Tries to center it again. Puck cleared by Gannon here with speed. Galore gaps up. Loses his feet, but stays in front of the man, and the puck comes to Majernik. I think these boys should dump it and get off the ice. Galore's showing some spunk here, going to the net. Big collision down there with Majernik and Gannon player. I don't think there was anything there, and he heard the referee probably saying nothing, nothing. Galore stays on with Esplin. Tavasteel comes out. Mancuso's on his left, Hill's on his right. Gannon wins that face-off, comes behind their net, heads up. Big interference there. Oh. Galore retaliated. He got interfered with the whole way down the wall, and he retaliated. I agree with the call on Galore. I just don't agree with the non-call on the interference the whole way down through the offensive zone there. Face-off won by Gannon here. They lose the puck from Tavasteel, who sends it up, tries to hit Hill and can't. Now Tavasteel with good speed, good pressure, far side. D to D for Gannon. Jackson Hill applying pressure. Now Sean Taylor's out a little bit high. Tavasteel covers for him. Can't clear the puck. Taylor steps out, tries to block. Might have deflected it. I hear the bench cheering for Sean, so. And it's all for nothing as Gannon scores on yet another power play. So 2-1, almost halfway through this period. Taylor stays out. He's with Pierce. Gannon wins that face-off back. Taylor's going to retreat for it. Under pressure. Moves it to Pierce. Pierce, spinorama, gets around a man to Strasburg. Strasburg to Hannah. Hannah sends it in. Gannon player falls down. It's not the first time he's fallen tonight. I wonder if he needs his skates sharpened. Oh, Strasburg levels a man. Nice play. Puck, loose puck comes to Taylor. It's bumped. On you, on you, on you! Sean Taylor wins that battle. Taylor. No goal, no goal. Waved off immediately. I think net's off the moorings.
She's gonna come back out.
So after a lot of discussion, we're going to have a face-off. Jacob Hanna centering Carter Catalano and Strasburg. Face-off one back to Gaitas. Gaitas tries to move up the wing and can't. Now he does. Comes Carter Catalano, who just bumps to the head. It's going to be icing unless Will Strasburg can get to it. Now they wave it for some reason. Catalano takes a bump. Puck's going to come out to Gaitas. Gaitas sends it on net. Misses to the right. Picked up by Will Strasburg. Down to Hanna. Hanna reverses. Out to McCombs. Gaitas is going to take a penalty here. Might be a penalty shot because it was from behind. Trip called. Penn State's going to be 5-on-3 unless a penalty shot is awarded. No, I'm sorry. 5-on-4. Okay, now he calls a hold. The initial sign was a trip. Gannon coach is probably asking why it's not a penalty shot. So Jordan Galore comes out on the defensive side, left D. He's out with Braden Esplin at right D, that notable white stick. Jacob Hanna steps in to take the face off, back to Esplin. Esplin to Galore. Galore tries to clear and can't. Now loose puck. Good stick by Hanna to get in there and break up that pass. Catalano's in on the forecheck here. Hanna intercepts the pass. He's going to send it back to Galore. Kill some time. Galore to Esplin. Esplin sends it deep. Delayed offside. Hanna checks up. Here comes big number 98. Loose puck on the side of the net. Esplin comes away with it. Tries to clear, can't. Shot attempt, looked like that might have gone in. Except it hit something in front. And Gannon tries to center it. A lot of action around the net. Galore's getting into a battle here. Puck up high. Survey, shot attempt. Blocked by Hanna. Hanna's going to head to the bench. He's hurt. That shot hit him somewhere. Majernik comes on. Hill comes on for Carter. McCombs goes off. Taylor comes on. Pierce is already out here. Good job by Hill. Lifts the stick, grabs the puck, and sends it the length of the ice. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Goalie's going to move that puck. Majernik pressuring. Pierce has it. Tries to move it to himself with a Murphy dump. Far side. Gannon just dumps that puck in. Sean Taylor corrals it. Trying to figure out where to go. He has Pierce. Icing is waved. Majernik pressuring. Far side. Taylor's not in the zone, so he's going to get it here at center ice. On the near side to Patrick. Patrick with a dump. Majernik goes in, pins the man. Now Hill has it, takes his shoulder, moves the puck to Majernik. Now Pierce, Taylor back to Pierce. Pierce off the wall, back into Gannon's zone. Hill pressuring, no ice. Good pressure by Hill. Lets Tavis Steele come away with the puck. Back to Hill. Hill's got two men on him. He gets the puck to Pierce. Pierce shoots. It hits something in front. Now puck is iced here. Gannon's trying to change players and won't be allowed. And Penn State should change players. They do on the defensive side. Tavis Steele's line stays out with Alex Lunger and Noah Patrick. Gaius and McCombs on the backside. I think it's time. Face off one. Lunger throws that puck weakly at the net, goes through the crease into the corner. Gannon's going to reverse it here. Now they try to clear the zone. Steele tries to check a man and falls down. Loose puck through the neutral zone. Gaius gaps up. Blocks an attempted shot. Elkin moves that puck to the corner. And Lunger has it. Gaius is going to bump it up. It's 3-on-1 here for Penn State. He's got Patrick.
Do it!
Patrick. What a finish. Nice finish. Good play, 3-on-1. Nice to see them pass. I half expected Patrick to go back to Gaius, but he doesn't, and he buries it top left shelf, or left corner rather. Right corner. Good Lord. I'm not dyslexic. Nice work, boys. Are you going to give me some crap about... Puck moved near side, bumped in by Patrick. No icing. Tavis Steele on the forecheck. Shoulders a man. Carter Catalanos come on the ice here for Majernik. That's Tyler Gazowski. Bodies a man into the wall. Puck comes back to Galore, who fumbles it. Too many men could have been called there on Gannon and wasn't. Puck shot on, rebound straight to Gannon. Not unfortunately there. David McCombs picks up a stick in front. I don't have my wallet. Lower gaps up again, gains control of that puck, moves it to Sugar. Esplin, who couldn't get a handle on it, comes right to Gannon, who rings one off the crossbar. It's a very lucky bounce there with 4 minutes left in the second period as the referees clear a broken stick. Taylor comes back on with Pierce. Hannah's out here with Sloan and Catalano. Face off won by Gannon. They send it deep. Taylor bumps it to the half wall. Catalano's not quite there. Pierce has it, moves it ahead to Sloan. Sloan to Catalano in the zone. Taylor to Sloan, who just lets it trickle into the zone. Gannon gets control of it and they break back out. Taylor blocks a shot up over the net. Loose puck. Right here, right here! Hannah has Sloan. Buries a nice shot. Jacob Hanna, he had Sloan as a decoy there coming down the left side. Good finish. I can hear the Penn State bench just saying shoot the puck. And I think they're right. I don't think this is Gannon's good goal, and I could be wrong. Will Strasburg comes away with that puck after the face-off, but loses it. Gannon dumps it deep. Sean Taylor back for it. He's going to probably, nope, he goes far side. Can't get it out of his zone. Now he comes near side to Strasburg. Strasburg tries to bump it. Can't. Puck goes down in the corner. Taylor's over there. Blocks a attempted pass to the center. And Majernik intercepts a pass to Strasburg. Hey, let's go, White. Make a good pass. Pick up a stick. Face off, won by Penn State. Logan Pierce comes away with it. We're going to get another icing. No, it's waved off. Taylor tries to move that puck to the net, and it doesn't get there. Good save, Ryan. Gannon walks right down Main Street here and rips a shot off of the blocker. Now puck comes near side to Strasburg, who coughs it up. Pierce pressuring, centering temp deflected out to the left point. Down low, Pierce is on a man. Has to trade off with Sean Taylor, a man alone in front of the net. Again. Pick up a stick! Oh, speak of the devil. Austin Gazowski. Maybe he'll inject a little bit of pep into some of these guys. 2 and some odd minutes left here as Penn State leads 3-2. Tavis Steele comes on. Referee checks the roster to make sure that Austin Gazowski is listed as in the game, and he's allowed to proceed. So it's Tavis Steele out here at center. Jackson Hill is, I think, is the left winger right now. Don Mancuso is the right. Face-off won by Gannon. Weak shot toward the net. Misses on the right. No, Guidos whiffs on a clearing attempt. Gannon has it, centers it. It's going to come near side to this defenseman here. He throws it, looking for a deflection. On the right side of the net, doesn't work. Guidos has it. Reverses. Jackson Hill's not going to get to it. Puck thrown back toward the net, and we're going side-to-side hockey right now, folks. Tavis Steele tries to step in, take away a puck. Guidos bumps the puck off somebody's stick. Tavis Steele helps him. Guidos is going to reverse. Doesn't look like McCombs is ready for it. Now Steele sends it up the wall to nobody. Now McCombs has it. He's going to send it up the wall. And it's chipped past the defenseman. And it's icing. If I didn't know any better, I think these boys are trying to give up a goal. Looks like Gannon selects the left face-off circle with just under a minute left. Centering attempt comes to Hill. Hill goes off the wall, tries to hit himself. He's going to come close to taking a check. Keeps it, oh, rings it off the post. I'm sorry, when I said take, it comes close to taking a hooking penalty. Again, it moves it far side. Nice little reverse bank pass off the wall. Gaidos is going to hip check somebody and miss. Centering attempt. Good save by Ryan Elkin. Another good save, and it's right in on Elkin right now. Waved off. Gannon looks like they thought they scored. I'm getting the impression that the player pushed the goalie over the line. Yeah, the coach doesn't like it. And the referee just said to him, were you down there on the line watching it? No. Like I was just saying, that line looked like they were wanting to give up a goal, and we almost did right there just because they did not win puck battles or hustle to the puck or move the puck smartly. And this Gannon team is going to take advantage of us if we continue to do that. This 98 sticks a leg out and almost trips galore. And Lunger has it with an empty net, tries to throw it back. And that'll do it for the period. So tell them you're there. Say I'm arrived. You should say, unless you let them know your location, you should say I'm here. But who's in there? There should be an order. It's right at the top. Take a screenshot of that text.
Yo, we were going to go with you.
can't be any warmer when that comes our heads
Nope.
forward to
It's not much warmer down here. Got a little here, but not doing much. All right.
time. That was helping out.
Of course.
That's
That's all I saw. It's fun. Yeah. Still got one more, but yeah, it's like playoffs again. Hopefully.
The other side, we beat two of the three teams on the other side that we played. You cross over divisions.
Yeah. Look at that again in the playoffs.
Well, not that way. You play the other division. The divisions cross in the playoffs. So,
It's pretty crazy to see them again in the
so
playoffs.
the other division, Elford, Jamestown, I forget what else. But we beat Elford and Jamestown.
Yeah. So worry about the beaches.
Video camera.
It's out in the car, Mayor. Sorry, everybody. I had to make a food run for the family. Looks like Jackson Hill just took a trip and calls. I walked back in the door. Catalano's pressuring the puck. Pins a man. Taylor and Pierce on the backside here, killing the penalty. Jacob Hanna intercepts that pass. Comes to Pierce. Pierce rings it the whole length of the ice. Gannon dumps that puck right out of the rink. Face off one back to Taylor. Moves from his backhand to his forehand and clears that puck. Full length of the ice. Catalano pressure. And puck comes to Taylor again. Sends it the other way. Good job by Hanna. Rubs a man out. It's right out front. Puck comes out of the zone, Gannon retreats. Far side, Esplin could have leveled a man and pulls up at the end. Now Patrick has it. Sends it up that far side. Majernik comes out the pressure, goes down low. Esplin blocks a clearing attempt. Gaidos moves it up the wall, but not out. Patrick is going to line up, try to block a shot. Can't. Majernik tries to chip it over a man. Now a shot attempt hits Esplin. He goes around behind the net. A couple seconds left in the penalty here, so no icing. Majernik in on the forward check. Hill is set free. Lunger comes on for him. Good stick by Gaidos. Sends that puck down low. Moves it up to Lunger. Lunger hits Patrick in stride. Patrick sends it off the goalie's chest. Lunger hits it, sends it deeper. Here's Majernik near corner. Down to Lunger. Lunger tries to hit Patrick in the center of the ice. Can't. Gaidos is going to pinch in. Lunger gets that puck, sends it deeper for Majernik. Gaidos is going to go full bore here. Does gain control and tries to center it, but can't. Nice work by Penn State here. Shot on by Patrick. Gaidos tries to steer it in. How'd you see that tip? Pass hits Gaidos now in our zone. He retreats further off the wall. Tries to hit Lunger. Good job by Patrick to catch up to that player from behind. Oh, come on, Alex. I don't know if anybody else at home saw that, but Sean Taylor snuck on for Gaidos, and the linesman caught him. What is Zane wearing? Is that a Burger King hat? All right, so Penn State gets kicked out of the face-off circle, probably something to do with Sean. Gaidos reverses that puck up the far wall, comes to the right defenseman, throws a shot on, it's deflected, down low. Gaidos gets a stick knocked out of his hand, or he hooks somebody and lets go. Noah pleads his case. Fortunately, the referee isn't as short-tempered as the last couple weeks. He lets Noah say a couple words and then skates away. Hannah's out here, wins it back to Sean Taylor. Taylor off the wall. Weird bounce, but doesn't clear. Pick up Hannah, applies a lot of pressure. Now Hill battles for neutral ice. It comes to Hannah. Hannah sends it up the ice to Hill. Gannon, D to D. They come to the neutral zone here. Sean Taylor thought about stepping into a man and doesn't. And puck comes to Hannah. He tries to send it the length of the ice. It's back to number 98. He seems to be finding that puck wherever he goes. Nothing called. Referee seems to be indicating that that's not a penalty for some reason. Good clear by Pierce. Pressure by Hill and Hannah. Good steal by Taylor. Hannah pressuring, out there with Lunger now. Taylor and Pierce are still out on D. Lunger with a good stick. Taylor gets that loose puck and sends it the length of the ice. Lunger will come back in. Now Majernik's out here. He knocks a pass. Puck comes to Lunger. He loses it. Gannon's going to dump it. Sean Taylor will retrieve it behind his net. He's got pressure. Reverses it to nobody. Now he comes up the wall. Back to Gannon. Blocks a shot. Good job. Centering attempt by Gannon. Comes to Patrick. Patrick is gonna... Let's go, make a pass. Face off won by Gannon. Patrick comes out to block the shot. Taylor's going to go for it on the near side. Now to Lunger. Loose puck. Goes to Majernik. He tries to clear the camp, but he blocks the shot. And he's going to pressure. Good job by Majernik. Still applying pressure. Causes a turnover here. Good job by Majernik. Relentless on this shift. Back to the Gannon zone. Esplin gloves it down and tries to clear it and can't. Loose puck comes to Steele. Steele off the wall to Patrick. Oh, goalie misplays the puck. Empty net for Esplin, and he hits the side of the cage and up and out of play. Puck moved up by Galore. Gannon sends it back in. Galore has it again. Circles in his own zone, off the wall. Can't move it. Gannon dumps it back in. They're offside. Tyler Gazowski misses the puck. Galore moves the puck, takes a check. Esplin up to Gazowski. Up to Sloan. Sloan with a weak shot on. I have not seen Austin Gazowski out here. Tyler Gazowski tried to move through that faceoff circle and was tripped. Braden Esplin loses that puck. He's got Jordan Galore helping him. Esplin's fast speed. Esplin checks a man as he shoots the puck. Cooler heads prevail here. No penalty. Puck deflected up and over the roof girder. Another face-off here. Shot deflected wide. Sloan's on it. Now shot blocked by Galore. Comes to Steele. 3-on-2 here develops. 2-on-2. Steele shoots between the player's legs. It's puck's underneath to the net. It's in the net. That's Tavis Steele. Hasn't scored since Moby Dick was a guppy. Or is it Sloan going to take it? That'll be Sloan. Eli. That puck laid between the goalie's legs, and as he sat down and backed into this crease, he actually pushed it in himself. Great insurance goal here. Harken back to what, early second period, and the players are just saying shoot the puck. Not unlike Noah Patrick's goal last Friday night in overtime against Gannon. He just shot the puck. Coaches for Gannon are upset about something here. Face off one back to Gaidos. Sends that puck right to a Gannon stick. Luckily he couldn't hold on to it. Hill gets it, hits a man in the feet. Retrieves the puck, tries to center it. Near wall, Gaidos is moving fast now. Misses the net wide. McCombs will retrieve it in the neutral zone. Hannah's back, covering a defense. Now he has the puck, goes far side to Hill. Hill retreats to his own zone, finds Hannah. Hannah sends it deep. He's got Will Strasburg out there, coming in, pressuring the puck. And now Hill. Hill steals the puck from a man. Tries to come away out of two of them. He moves it to Strasburg, who dangles around, moves it to Hill. Hill off the post. I think it's the second time this period. Now, down low to Hannah. Hill's going to take something here, I think. He's giving the guy a business on the ground. No, they're both going to go. Matching minors. Hill got interfered with, and he didn't like it. So
Make a call, Brent! Make a call, Brent! Jeez! Make a call, man. Come on, dude.
a Gannon fan just got tossed right beside me here.
Sometimes you stay 5 on 5 and some stay 3 and 4. I mean, those youngsters, you don't get the same.
Well, sometimes a penalty happens, the whistle blows, and then the other team takes the penalty. So that doesn't make it a 4 and 4. That makes it coincidental, and they don't put it on the board. I guess they're saying those penalties happened at the same time, so they're making it a 4 and 4. I don't know why we have 2 minutes and 70 seconds. It's a little unfair. All right, about halfway through the third period here. Little 4 and 4 action. No. What? Okay, 5 on 5. Coincidental minors. What are we doing? No, it's 5 on 4. Somehow we have a power play and there's nothing on the board. How are we working a power play right now? Oh, there's Guzzo. Austin Gazowski's out here on the power play now. Noah Gaidos back behind his own net. Braden Esplin wheeling because he's going to get the puck here. Dance around a man, go through another, go wide, try to set this up, reverse. He's got Gazowski here, Austin. Hannah's up here at the point. Far side to Gazowski. Gazowski out to Gaidos. Back to Gazowski. Ooh, Gazowski tries to come all the way across to Hannah. Now Elkin comes out, plays that puck, moves it up the near wall. Now Hannah dekes a man, comes wide right, down low, takes a stick on the hands. Circles back to the center of the ice, rips a shot, juicy rebound, and there's nothing there for Gazowski. Second power play unit comes on, but we have roughly a minute left. Lunger stops a clearing attempt, sends it to Majernik, Doesn't get all of that one-timer. Now comes across to Pierce. Even! Puck thrown back through the crease, bounces to the far side. Picked up and cleared. Sean Taylor has it. Escape turn. Off the wall. Nice bank pass to Lunger. Lunger, Majernik. Patrick sends it in deep. Goalie almost shoots it into his own net. That would have been funny. And Majernik gets that puck, bumps it to himself to Patrick. Just misses far side, wide open cage. Out to Sean Taylor, who whiffs on it. Another escape turn by Taylor. Drops it for Pierce. Pierce around the man. Good slash. Taylor bumps it easily down to Majernik. Majernik takes a little bump, grabs a puck, toe drags around a man, hooks somebody, doesn't get a call, luckily. Now he skates away with the puck, reverses to Patrick. Patrick throws it to the net. Majernik's there looking for some loose change, and the goalie holds it. Not bad, good action, good pressure. I think Gannon is now running out of steam here. With 11 skaters, and they're 2.5 periods into this game. I'd say they're getting tired. Now Tavis Steele's out here. Sloan's on his left. Tyler Gazowski's on his right. Gaidos and McCombs on defense. Puck up the far wall. Bounces over McCombs' stick. No icing. Gaidos goes back for it. Gaidos off the wall and out of play. It's kind of nice. We got about 30 people watching tonight, so hope you're enjoying it, and I'm not driving you crazy looking, bitching at the players like I do. Gannon throws that puck deep. Gaidos tries to clear it up to Gazowski here and can't. Gannon moves it to their left point. Tyler Gazowski dissuades the man from taking a shot. Now puck behind the net. Drop run attempt. Sloan, good diving tip. Gannon clears that puck. Sloan stops the clearing attempt, sends it back deep. That's what we need here. We need a 1-2-2, one man in, two man high. We don't need more goals, we just need to play smart. No ice here. Gaidos with a good stick. Now Tavis Steele moves over into the half wall. Gets that puck. Bumps it to Sloan. Sloan nice and easy. Couple good plays for Sloan this shift. I like what I see. Tyler Gazowski pressures a man. Now there's a loose puck. Sent the length of the ice. Play it! Play it! I think they're going to change this icing call. We might see a center ice face-off here. If that's really what it is. The referee blew his whistle too soon. The linesman came in and said, "You made the wrong call." Oh, stand corrected. That's a bad call. Galore sends that puck back deep. The Gannon coach has a legitimate beef here. That was not icing. Puck comes to Esplin. Good shot on net. Not enough traffic. The goalie saw it and pushed it to the corner. Now Galore sends it back around. Centering attempt by Strasburg. Now Esplin has it. Kicked ahead by Gannon. Take him hand back playing defense. Galore ties up a man the way he should. And Esplin comes away with it. Out to Hill, but pushes it back. Hill. That's deflected out. Over face off here at center ice. Is that Nathan Burge in the penalty box? The scores booth. Looks like it. Majernik comes back out. He's got Austin Gazowski on his left. Carter Catalano here in the foreground on his right. Taylor and Pierce out at D. Face off one back to Taylor. He's going to circle off to the wall. No, comes to Catalano who bumps it. Majernik moving with speed in the zone. Swings wide, down low, pulls up. Catalano comes in to help, moves it to Taylor. Taylor's going to take some steps, shoot it toward the net. Loose puck in front. Majernik can't quite put it in. Good play by Taylor. Majernik avoids a check from behind. Catalano comes in to try and help out. Clearing attempt to Taylor. Taylor throws it back toward the net. Kicked away. Stretch pass. Attempted. Taylor tries to throw it in the zone. It comes to Gazowski. And I guess Carter Catalano was off in the foreground here. Good shift, good shift. Keep it up. Get it deep, get it deep. Gannon throws that puck deep. Taylor after it with Pierce. Pierce is going to have it. That's funny, I got that on film too. Good battle down low, killing time here for Penn State. Hunger tries a shot. Gannon clears it to Taylor, gloves it, controls it. Hits Steele in the neutral zone, who dumps it, and Penn State's going to change. Premature substitution. No, we got a penalty on White. Tavis Steele, looks like an interference call. I did hear this short ref say something about a premature substitution. For those who don't know what that means, if the goaltender is coming out to the bench and the player who's coming on for him comes on the ice before the goalie gets within a stick length, they call that a premature substitution. They blow the play dead. Well, I think we had a penalty, but at the same time, they had a premature substitution on the goalie. In other words, the player coming in came in too soon. Well, no, a premature substitution is a face-off. It's not a penalty. At least it is in USA Hockey. I presume it is here. I think we got called for an interference. So is that what you saw? Timeout here by Gannon. Looks like just under 3 minutes left in the game. Down by 2. They're going to pull their goalie and have a 6-on-4 here. Well, they'll pull him after they gain control. I apologize, I'm eating my dinner. Face off won by Penn State, dumped in by Hill. Good win by Hannah. Hannah and Hill are out here on the front side killing, as usual. Gaidos and Esplin on the back side. Gannon goes far side, reverses it back into their zone. Hannah's going to pressure. Good hustle by Gaidos. Esplin steps in and helps out, sends that puck down the length. Hannah will come back in on the forecheck. Good speed by Hannah. Puck hits the referee. Gannon struggles to get out of their zone. Now they go far side. Poor passing. Puck will come to Esplin. He's going to ring it. Comes to Hannah. Hannah clears it. Now far side for Gannon. Hill pins him in. Now he breaks away. He's going to turn on the wheels. Hannah takes a hit to make a play. Now cleared by Penn State. Good job, Jacob Hannah. No worse for the wear on that. Did take a big hit, but he made the play. Gannon's down to about 35 seconds on this power play now. They dump it deep. Empty net now for Gannon. Just over a minute left in the game here. This penalty kill line has been out here the full 2 minutes. Look at Jacob Hannah. Good job. Oh. Hannah off the wall to himself. Throws it to the empty net. No icing because we're still killing a penalty. And now we're even. Even! Tavis Steele stops the play on the wall over there. Puck comes to Esplin and clears it to the neutral zone. Gannon moves it up, tips it in the zone. Gaidos has it. He's going to try and move it. Puck evades Hill's stick, jumps over it. Catalano's out here now. Far wall, that's going to be an icing. Some seconds left in the game here. I think I hear the fat lady warming up. Be nice to see Hannah win this face-off back, and maybe Gaidos or somebody pot one from long distance, or Hannah for that matter. We've got a bunch of fans running their mouth now at the referees. Good call by the linesman there. I like that. Usually a linesman will defer to the referees. I actually appreciate that. Elkin, good game in net, buddy. I don't know. Good game, Alex. Good hustle, kid. Oh, really? What's her name? Brooklyn. Hope you enjoyed the game tonight. Blow her a big one. Oh, the love word, the L word. We got a bunch of Burger King Happy Meal fans. Well, that feels good to send Gannon home with a couple losses, or their third one against us. Elkin! Ryan! Ah. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. Got to drive to Dubois tonight. I'll talk to you next week. I'll try and stream next week's game, our last regular season game against Mercyhurst, I believe, here. Have a good night. Stay warm.
Sorry about the
I'll fucking take a bug cake. Hey, get the fuck out of here! Get out of here! Not one down. Get not Johnson. Anything else? Fuck! White raspberry. Hey, stay here. I'm coming out. Right back. Hey, Noah. We already knew you were gonna come out, Noah.
Did you at least get my good side?
I might have.
It's this side, it's not this side. So.
My fucking mom was
Cody.
watching.
That's what you go. Yeah. Yeah. Our friends with Noah, Zane, Billy, Doug. I didn't know if you were one of you guys. I said you had to stop before winning the goal. I don't like that. Harassing. That's not gay at all.
You want a bunk cake?
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good
Well,
night,
that's a
you
strong
guys.
man right there.
Stay warm.
Woo! Fucking bagging me for the scoring!
Have a great night, sir.
You too. Be careful.
That's it, guys.
What's up, man?
What was that?
What?
At the end of the game?
Them getting thrown out?
Yeah, what was that?
I have no idea. Maybe Cody was involved in it. You know?
Our own guys.
for kids.